Hello, welcome to Neuqua Connections. I'm your host, Jake, and I'm welcomed here by my dad, Austin Smith. Thank you for coming here today, Dad.
Thanks for having me.
So, I want to ask you a question. Basically, you're a former Neuqua Valley graduate, and what's different from what it was 20 years ago to today?
Well, when I my first graduating class, or the year I graduated, I think was the year the freshman campus just became over from the middle school, so that was a big move, I remember, because all of a sudden, my class was the first class not to have any freshmen, so we were, I guess,
The school was smaller.
my class got to know themselves a lot better, I guess. It was more secluded so it was a big change than the classes before me. So that was interesting, I remember.
Did you play any sports at your time at Neuqua?
I played football for 2 seasons, my freshman and sophomore year, and I think I did track once, one of the seasons.
And what was your position in football?
I played cornerback in my freshman year for the B defense, and then I played wide receiver for my sophomore team when I switched positions. So I went from defense to offense.
And now that you graduated over 2 decades ago, what did you think, senior you, what did you think was gonna be with your life? Like, how did you think your life was gonna, head?
Well, I wasn't really thinking about it too much where I was going, and I think my senior year, I pretty much was trying to take a whole bunch of different classes to pretty much try to figure out, because it kind of just snuck up on me really late. I was like, oh, I gotta figure out what I want to do with my life. And so I just started taking a bunch of different classes to kind of figure out, it's a big decision, what do I want to do here. And so I took a lot of, I wanted to find something that was interesting, because they always said if you enjoy your job, you'll never work a day in your life. So I just thought the more I could learn, the better. And I was really thankful for all the different courses that Neuqua offered.
And after you graduated, what was your first job?
My first job after I graduated, I joined.
Or did you head to college first?
I joined the military right out of college, probably about 6 months after.
And what was your group? Were you the Marines, the Army, the Navy?
Yeah, I joined the United States Marine Corps, deployed twice to Iraq and Afghanistan, and the day I got back from Afghanistan, ironically, was the day Jacob was born. Pretty crazy enough. So that was pretty wild, a special coming home present.
Yeah, gotta love it. So after you went to the military, what was your official job, right after? Or did you wait a bit to, because I know some people out of the military get PTSD. Did you have any sort of that, or were you able to find a job right away?
Yeah, I went through that, but I kind of wanted to go back. I never went to school between high school and the military, obviously, because I went right after. And so one of the things they gave us for the military was your GI Bill, what you can use to pay for school. So I wanted to use that great grant, and I used that to go to College of DuPage and got my associate's degree, and then I transferred to Lewis University for my aviation degree.
While you were in college, did you do any sports, or did you just try to focus on academics?
I pretty much just tried to focus on academics, although we had rugby team that I played for, but it was kind of just like go and get beat up by college, like Chicago schools that were practicing for like real tournaments. We were just their like training mates basically.
Like a beat up buddy.
Yeah, it was fun though.
Yeah. So, obviously, what have been like? How many jobs have you had? Since then.
How many jobs have I had?
And I guess like, what was the most fun?
I'd say probably my favorite is what I'm doing now is working on a family farm and just enjoying. I just really enjoyed physical labor and.
What type of animals do you have on your farm, or what is it?
Right now we're in the building process, so we're pretty much just getting everything staged for that.
Do you have any animals currently or no?
Yeah, we have chickens, and then it's moving towards like a cow farm. The cool cows with the long furry hair.
Oh, okay, yeah. So after the building process and that, do you plan to have like a barn or?
Yeah, that's one of my jobs was in the military was engineer, and your grandfather, my father, he was a home builder and built a lot of the homes here in Naperville.
So you kind of got to learn from what he did and is using it now.
Mm-hmm. Just applying it with everything I've learned, and it's just going back to what I've been doing. That was one of my first jobs, was working with my father in high school, and just going back and doing that all over again. It's been.
It kind of gave you a bit of, what is it? I guess like a memory.
Yeah, it's just I'm thankful for the opportunity because it's a situation that I don't think a lot of people get to do, and they get to, work.
Yeah, I mean, not a lot of people get to say they work with their parents.
Right. It's a pretty cool job to have.
What's been your favorite moment, or like the funniest moment you've had since you've graduated? Was it in the military? Was it in college, or what was it?
Ooh. Funniest moment?
Or like your favorite moment?
I'd probably say when coming back from Afghanistan when you were born, that was really cool because your mom had a whole welcome home party, and it was a really great, fun time, and it was just a lot of excitement. And
do you still talk to any of your buddies from when you were in the Marine Corps?
yeah, I still keep in touch with probably about 3 or 4 of them.
You told me a few times when we talk about some fun moments that you had in the military. Was there one that really stuck out to you that people could learn off of?
Well, there was one incident where before we were going outside of the confines of the base, we were, you would think it's just flat desert and everything out there, but it's actually really treacherous terrain. So we were, some of the people that have already been there, they would build like obstacle courses for what you would essentially face when you went outside the wire. And we would take our trucks through that obstacle course, and you'd have to obviously get through it, and it's kind of difficult and would set you up for what you were going to experience out there. And when we got to it, my friend that I jumped in the truck with kind of looked at it like it was a dirt bike track and decided to go as fast as he could through it. And next thing I knew, I woke up from being unconscious in a pool of blood. And looking over, asking if he was okay, because it was just all dusty and the truck was turned off and couldn't see anything because everything was all dusted out. And I looked over at him and asked him if he was okay, and he asked if I was okay because I was gushing blood from my forehead. So that was probably the funniest moment because it was just kind of like, you're in war and people are expecting you to potentially get hurt from war, and I kind of just got a
mild concussion in a
mild
way.
concussion from a dashboard. So I would say taking things slow in life and, crawl before you can run, walk before you can run, take the steps.
Yeah.
If you build a good foundation with whatever your job may be, I think doing it slowly and correctly, you'll avoid a lot of mistakes and potentially physical hardships.
Well, that's all the time we have here for today. I'm your host, Jacob Smith, and thank you for watching Neuqua Connection.